Hello everyone, this is Rajesh Kumar from Scottish International School, Samli. In this video, we are going to discuss about weather, climate and adaptation. This is chapter 7 from your Frank Experience Science NCERT grade 7. See, both weather and climate, they affect our life in different ways. Our life, our way of life, the clothes we use, the crop we grow, the food we take in, and many other things, they completely depend on the weather and climatic condition of a place where we live. If you are talking about these two terms, see, both the terms are different. Both the terms are different and they are having different meaning. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about in detail about weather and climate. So what are the points to be discussed in this video? Weather, climate, factors affecting climate, adaptation in animal, adaptation of animal in polar region, migration, adaptation of animal in tropical rainforest. First of all, we'll talk about weather. What is weather? That weather refers to the day-to-day condition of atmosphere at a place with respect to temperature, humidity, sunlight, wind speed and rainfall. And all these things, that temperature, humidity, sunlight, wind speed, rainfall, all these are called as elements of weather. So what are the basic elements of weather? That is temperature, sunlight, I have not mentioned sunlight here, rainfall, humidity and wind speed. Now, see, weather condition, it changes very frequently. The weather of a place could change within a very few hours in a day. Okay. Now, there is a department that notices, that observes this weather condition, and that all these things happens in weather stations. The weather station, what is its function? It prepares the meteorological, when the weather reports are prepared there. In India, there are several hundred weather observation centers, that is weather stations, and at these places weather data is continuously recorded using various meteorological devices. And if we are talking about weather forecasting, you have seen in newspaper and radio and television. It is the prediction of weather condition for a place over a short period of time. The science of weather forecasting is known as meteorology, and the scientists who study and prepare weather report are known as meteorologists. They collect data on various elements such as temperature, humidity and rainfall and wind speed also. Nowadays, meteorologists, they are using computer technology to find out, to predict the weather. Now, temperature. If we are talking about temperature, I have used that word many times before some slides. Temperature means it is the degree of hotness and coldness. Simple, very simple. Temperature is the degree of hotness and coldness. There are some units like Celsius, Kelvin and Fahrenheit used. These are the units of temperature. Now the maximum temperature of a day occurs in the afternoon. And what is the reason? The reason is the earth gets the maximum heat from the sun in afternoon. Now, and the minimum temperature occurs in early morning. And there is a device which is used to measure maximum and minimum temperature, and the name of the device is maximum and minimum thermometer. Now, humidity and rain. See, what is humidity? Humidity definition is very easy. The amount of water vapor present in the air, present in the atmosphere, is called as humidity. And there is a device that is used to measure humidity, that is hygrometer. Now, rain. And rainfall is measured by an instrument, rain gauge. There is a spelling mistake, that is GAUGE. Okay, it is GAUGE. Make it correct in your notebook. Greater the humidity, more chance of rain. There is a relation between humidity and rain. This is the relation. If humidity is maximum, if humidity is greater, then there is a maximum, there is a more chance of rain on that day. Now talking about climate. See, this weather keeps changing every day. Scientists study the atmospheric condition of a particular region over a longer period of time to understand the pattern of the weather. And the average weather condition present in a region over a 30 years of time period is called as is the climate of a region. The average weather condition present in a region over a 30 years. And what are the factors that affects the climate of a place? That is distance from the equator. The first one, the equatorial region experiences warm weather all year around. This is because it receives the direct rays from the sun throughout the year. The region away from the equator receives moderate heat from the sun, and hence the temperate zone have moderate climate. And the polar region, that we all know, polar regions are extremely cold throughout the year. And the next factor that affects climate, that is distance from the sea. That climate of a place is affected by its distance from the sea. Coastal areas, like coastal areas, they are cooler and more humid than inland areas. Why? Because the wind blows from the sea towards the land, carries a lot of moisture. Okay, and the next factor is direction of wind. The climate of a place is also determined by the direction from which the wind blows. Okay, winds that blow from hot and dry inland areas will increase the temperature of air and results in warm and dry conditions in summer. And winds that blow inland from colder region like Himalaya are cold and dry in winter. Okay, and the next factor, that is altitude. Altitude means height. In maths it is also there in triangle of altitude, that means height. The height of a place above the sea level is known as altitude here. As altitude increases, the air becomes thinner and is not able to absorb and retain much heat. That's why mountains are cooler than plains. And the next factor is humidity. Humidity, we all know about that. Now, the humidity means the amount of water vapor present in air, and it affects the climate. And the next one is ocean current. When wind blows in from the warm ocean current, it makes the climate warm and wet. Similarly, the cold wind that blows in from the cold ocean current, that makes the climate cold. Okay, so these are the factors of climate. Now, Moving to the next slide, that is adaptation in animals. And animals, they have special features that enable them to live comfortably in their habitat. And these special characteristics that enable the plants and animals to live comfortably in their habitat is known as adaptation. This is a special characteristics, that is the God gifted characteristics. So, moving to the next slide, that is the polar region. See, the Arctic region located at the North Pole and Antarctic region located in the South Pole are known for extremely cold climate. They are covered with snow throughout the year, and the temperature is lower than minus 37 degrees Celsius in those areas. And for 6 months the sun doesn't rise, and for other 6 months sun doesn't set. And some of the animals, see the condition, imagine that area, okay. And some of the animals found in those regions are polar bear, penguins, foxes, whales, Siberian cranes, etc., and many more. So let's discuss about polar bear and penguin first. Polar bear is adapted to live in ice cold climate of Arctic region, and some of the adaptation features are like it has a thick layer of fat called blubber under its skin, transparent furs, reflects light and appears it white. It is an active swimmer, and the pads of paws help in gripping the ice while walking. And during winter, polar bear, they remain inactive, and that is called as hibernation. Now talking about penguins. Now let's discuss about penguins. If we are talking about penguins, they are the excellent swimmers. They have a streamlined body shape and waved feet that help in swimming. A layer of blubber under the thick skin provide insulation from cold, and they stay in group to keep them warm. Now migration. See, at times birds, fish, insects, and many other animals, they move in groups from one place to another in search of food and availability and suitable conditions, atmospheric conditions, and they move for a large distance. And this mass movement of animals in response to seasonal change is called as migration. Animals, why they migrate? What is the reason? What is the cause? Animals migrate to avoid hostile climatic condition, to take the advantages of food that is available in that particular season at distant places, and for breeding. They come back to their home once the condition there become favorable. Okay, and the Arctic tern. Here is the picture of Arctic tern. It often flies to distance of more than 35,000 kilometers in winter. And some of the popular and it get back to its original one. And some of the popular destinations to spot migratory birds in India are Bharatpur in Rajasthan, Chilka in Odisha, Nal Sarovar, and Kumarakom in Kerala. All these are the places where we can spot these birds, these migratory birds. Now, talking about adaptation of animals living in tropical rainforest. So, what is tropical rainforest? The tropical rainforests are located near equator and receives plenty of rainfall. They have a hot and humid climate throughout the year. The days and nights are almost equal in these areas, and the minimum temperature over there is 15 degrees Celsius during cold winter. Maximum temperature is 40 degrees Celsius during hot summer. Days and nights are almost equal in length, I have already discussed, and these regions have plenty of rainfall. In world, tropical regions are Southeast Asia, Central America, and Central Africa. Tropical rainforests are found in Southeast Asia, Central America, Central Africa, and in India, Western Ghat and Greater Assam region in the northeast of India. And now moving to next slide. Some of the animals like monkeys, gorilla, these are tiger, elephant. These are the animals that these are found in tropical rainforest area. Now, adaptation of in monkeys. They live in trees. They have a long tail for grasping branches. Hands and feet help to hold the branches. Now, adaptation in elephant. Elephant has a long. Yes, elephant that is well adapted to living in rainforest. It has a long sensitive trunk which facilitate a good sense of smell. The trunk is also used for picking off food and to suck off water, which is then sprayed over its body for cooling. Its large and floppy ears act like fan, helping the animal to cool down. The long tusks are used for digging, fighting, and tearing the bark of the tree for food. So these are the some of the adaptation features of elephant. Now some of the animals I have some of the picture of animals are here, which are found in tropical rainforest areas, like if you are talking gorilla, monkeys, jaguar, tiger, elephant, all these are found in these rainforest areas. And generally animals are these animals, they are more active during early morning and evening. The reason is during daytime the temperature is higher. To avoid that high temperature during day, they are active in early morning and evening time, sorry. Okay. And if you are talking about that toucan, it use its long and large beak to reach fruits on weak branches that cannot bear the weight of any animal. Okay, so these are the jaguar. The jaguar uses its spotted coat to merge with the forest floor, making it difficult to see as it approaches its prey. Okay, so it is the nature that how we are acquainted with the atmosphere, with the climate, with the weather. Okay, so that's all for today's class, for today's video. And thank you very much, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.